Hello, it's Mrs. Combs again for Math Moments with Mrs. Combs. We're going to talk more today about adding signed numbers. And we'll start with our memory song. Sing with me to help you learn to sing so you can sing it in your head and remember the rules. When you're adding signed numbers with the same sign, you add and keep the sign, but if the signs don't match, it's time to subtract and keep the sign of the larger numeral. We're going to talk about the second half of the song today. It's a little bit more difficult and takes a little bit more thought. So let's try some and see if we can get it. Okay, on the first one here, we've got a -7 and a +5. Well, let's just look at the numerals. Which one's larger, 5 or 7? That's right, 7 is the larger number, and it's got a negative sign, so the answer is going to be negative. Negative. 7 minus 5 is 2, so the answer is -2. Let's look at this one, see if the signs match here. +3 and -7. Oh, the signs don't match. It's time to subtract. Which is the larger numeral? That's right, once again, this 7 is larger than that 3. And it's negative, so we're going to keep the negative sign right here. And 7, take away 3, is 4. So the answer to this one is -4 because 7 is the larger numeral. 7 subtract 3 is 4, and the larger numeral has a negative sign. Now let's look at this one. +7 and +2. The signs are the same. So we add and keep the sign, and 7 plus 2 is 9, and they both have a positive sign, so it's +9. Let's look at this one. +6 plus -2. The signs are not the same. Oh, man, we're going to have to subtract. And 6 minus 2 is 4, but the larger number this time is a +6. So we keep the positive sign. And the answer to this one is +4. Oh, look, a 20. -20 plus +5. Well, which is larger? Well, of course, the 20 is larger than the 5. So we subtract the two numerals. 20 minus 5 is 15. And we keep the sign of the larger numeral, which is 20, and it has a negative sign. So this is -15. Okay. -2 plus +19. Oh, the signs don't match. It's time to subtract. And 19 minus 2 is 17, and the larger numeral, 19, has a positive sign, so it is +17. Let's do a page of review and see if we can remember the song. When we're adding signed numbers and the signs are the same, you add 18 plus 2 is 20, and keep the sign. Both of them are positive, so this is +20. But when the signs don't match, and these don't, this is negative, this one's positive, they don't match, we have to subtract. 4 is the larger numeral, and 4 subtract 2 is 2, and the larger number is positive. So we keep the sign of the larger. +3 plus -18. Well, the signs don't match. That means you're going to subtract. And the 18 is the larger numeral. The negative sign makes it a smaller number, but the numeral is larger. So we say 18 minus 3, which is 15. And which is the larger numeral? The 18. And what sign's on the 18? A negative sign, so it's -15. -15 plus -3 Well, when the signs are the same, you add and keep the sign. And so 15 plus 3 is 18, and both signs are negative, so you keep that negative sign. Negative 11 plus positive 3. All of the signs don't match, so it's subtraction. Which is the larger numeral? 11 or 3? That's right, 11. So I say 11, subtract 3, and that's 8. Which is the larger numeral? Well, you told me the 11, so that's a negative. Oh, let's look at this one. Negative 41 plus positive 20. The signs don't match, it's time to subtract. And keep the sign of the larger numeral. 41 is the larger numeral, so I'm going to put that negative sign over here. Then I'm going to subtract the numerals. 41 minus 20 is 21. You should practice some of these and see if you can conquer this technique. And we're going to sing the song again just to make sure that you can get it in your head. When you're adding sign numbers and the signs are the same, you add and keep the sign, but when the signs don't match, it's time to subtract and keep the sign of the larger numeral. Thank you for watching again, and I ask that if you like it, push the like button and share it with your friends if you learned something, because maybe they will learn something too. Thank you again.